Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is my Let's Play of Fallout 4, Episode 17, and I am your host, A Gambling Goose. Episode 16 left us off with meeting the Railroad and finding out that they're the only ones who can decode this mysterious Courser chip. Now, as this is a Brotherhood of Steel playthrough, they're natural enemies, as the Brotherhood of Steel is a more regressive or reactionary force in the Commonwealth who decides what should and shouldn't happen with technology and their power. And the Railroad wishes freedom to all alternative, or not alternative, but artificial intelligence. So they're natural enemies. In the last episode, I hinted at making at least an uneasy alliance until they decode the Courser chip. But then I decided that that's not how I'm going to roll. So, fans of the Railroad, look away now. Better put on my helmet. It's about to get nasty in here.
Shit, we got company.
Yeah, you do.
What just happened?
Mission accomplished. Where'd they go?
So this is definitely not the way that I would normally play the game, but this is a role-playing playthrough, so it's not meant to be a reflection of what I feel like the game should be. The Brotherhood can't have the Railroad offering freedom to all artificial intelligence.
It's only a matter of time.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Commencing recurrence analysis using the Brotherhood method.
Pam,
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
It certainly wasn't.
start making some sense.
Unable to process preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the Railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
That's hard to believe.
Your skepticism is valid.
Damn, I really should have said the other one.
Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Good to know.
I urge you to disregard all predictions. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
It's a long story.
Processes reaching maximum capacity. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
I think in the future there is a quest where you get her to work for the Brotherhood. I can't remember, but I think. I've watched another playthrough. Where is Desdemona? We'll get her on the way out. She's probably got some neat loot. Oh, dance! What? Come on. You know what? You're a real fucking square, Dance. Alright, let's see what we can dig up. Oh, well, I think this is it. Oh, we'll read the rest of that for the story since we just ended the railroad story. Oh, that's... Baxter is my name. As always, you guys are free to pause the video and read those. I'm not going to inflate the playthrough by reading them. Well, that was easy. Oh no! Oh man! Look at what happened to his face. Look at the texture. Unless he was a synth. No. I mean, I don't think so. I do know that a lot of people that are close to you in this game are synths, but I haven't like gone through like the quests enough. All right, Railroad HQ. Oh hell yeah, she's got an AK. I haven't been through them enough. Like it's like a big deal for somebody that's close to you to be a synth, like somebody you don't expect. Like oh, I can't remember. I think like Sturgis was a synth. I can't remember all of them, but it's like it's a big plot device for them to reveal that people close to you are synths. I haven't done much reading into it, and I haven't played through those quest lines in specific. Or maybe I have, and I just didn't play that part of them. All right, see you guys at Virgil's hideout. I noticed that in previous episodes I said that I would avoid fast travel, and I kind of want to recant on that due to the fact that not fast traveling has added an enormous amount of unnecessary play. Now I understand that exploration. Oh my God, this ground just shook, so there's probably a death cloud nearby. I know that exploration and free roaming are a huge part of Fallout and the Fallout experience, and that's what you guys came here for. But it was coming to such a point that I was spending so long not developing the plot and just running around. So I tried to avoid fast travel for the betterment of the plot development in every episode, so you guys get a little bit of everything. I've never done that. I've never just butchered the railroad before.
Protect and serve.
I thought it was a pretty neat alternative to having to go through all that.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station, that's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, Can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Protect and serve.
Alright, so hopefully the Brotherhood of Steel has what I need to build the old signal interceptor.
This radiation, now.
Good plan, Dance. Alright, here we are at the old Pridwin. Floating fortress in the sky. I wonder if they have the resources, because I really don't want to go through scrapping. I bet he'll be pleased to find out that I found a way into the Institute.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone to accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Yeah. Maybe if you let me talk next time, I could tell you. That one.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I want to help the Brotherhood stop the Institute. It's the only way to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth.
Indeed. The technology the Institute has at their disposal is frightening, at best. They've already done immeasurable damage to the Commonwealth. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Alright. No, I want to talk to Proctor Ingram. I don't want to just go... Yeah. Oh, well, I guess she is out here.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
But is it an anti-tank cannon? That's the only right way to exit the Pridwin.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Where's she at? We've got to build this signal interceptor.
Looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Treat your power armor well.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting
All right.
longer and longer.
Hey, we got this stuff. Build it out where we have plenty of room. Because you have to attach a bunch of stuff to it. Is that not gonna open? Okay. I'm bad at this. I've never done a settlement at the airport.
I'm proud to be serving.
I've had very little interaction with the airport at all, really.
Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
All right, to save on time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all this stuff and I'm gonna get it built, and then I'll see you guys back again. All right, guys, welcome back. I got the molecular relay completely built, complete with a homemaker generator. Oh,
The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
yeah, baby.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
All right. Getting ready to go to the Institute.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Is something amiss?
Your thoughts?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
Okay.
Pull
I
yourself
just
together and get up onto
just
that
wanted to make
platform.
sure that he didn't have anything to say, because this is a pretty
You
big
have your
deal.
assignment, soldier. Move out.
Do I have to?
Let's see.
Okay.
Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
All right, we're in. Did Dance make it with us? Is the real question. Into Institute Terminal, I can do that. Find Dr. Lee. Really don't know what we're going to encounter here. There we go. All right.
Hello.
Very, oh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
All right. Very mysterious. Especially for those of you who have not played through the game yet.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
All right.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday,
Further
perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Well, I mean, I didn't start the game vanilla, so not really. But in the case for those of you who did, this is a big reveal. That's what your son should look like.
Useless. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me.
I shouldn't have picked that.
I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They took you from me.
What's going
well,
on?
I didn't.
Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story. But I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland. Radiation affected everyone, even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you.
Nope.
There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
I want out of this place. Now.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to... Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Alright, so we are out of time for this episode, but keep in mind, we still have an objective. We still need to find Dr. Lee. So, next episode, we will probably, against Father's wishes, try to find her. I don't know if he'll become hostile or if the Institute will become hostile if I just rush past him. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I've never done this way before. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Goose out.